Mania bricks. Micah wasn't here to say bricks. And welcome back to the second fanciest recording studio in this entire house. I'm telling you, of the recording studios in this house, this is the second fanciest. This is the second one. We are still in our kitchen because we just don't have space for the Lego that is thrown up on our table today. Caleb, it literally looks like Lego has thrown up on the table.
It really does.
Even looking at the camera as I was framing the shot, it looks chaotic. You guys are looking at chaos. But it is absolute beautiful chaos. We're back for our second episode in our holiday special. Do you get it? Do you get what we're doing here? H-A-U-L, holiday. In front of us, this amazing collection of bricks is Caleb's holiday haul. That's so hard to say because I want to say holiday. His holiday haul. This is all of the Lego that Caleb accumulated in December and the first couple of weeks of January. And it is a ridiculous collection. Yeah. What you can see on the screen is only a portion of what is scattered on the sides and then the stuff that is tucked away in the back here. And we're going to do our best to walk through all of this with you and see the amazing stuff that Caleb scored. I want to get some of these bigger things out of the way first so you can see us a little bit better. So let's start with this guy right here. This is a Lego City set. A Lego City Submarine?
Yes.
Tell me about this one, Caleb.
So, it was actually a really fun build, especially for these side panels, because it's super satisfying how they all click in. A super cool play feature is these rotate. They are also on like a ratchet joint, and they can pick up tons of stuff.
They've got a rubber band feature that allows you to snag them there. I really like this wave of Lego City that's out. The deep sea exploration. It's got some really neat colors, some incredible shapes, like you said. The side pod shapes, the shapes around the back. We haven't gotten as much Lego City here in recent years. So to have almost a whole wave of Lego City back in is really, really neat. Yes. It's got some neat play features on it, like Caleb said about the hooks on the front. There's a compartment in the top. There's a policeman in here.
Oh, I've been missing that.
There's a policeman in the submarine, making sure that all is legit in the submarine. Yep. Very, very cool set. This came with some little side builds as well.
So it came with this shark thing, so this spins up top here.
So this is like an underwater shark scene that came with this. You've got the spinning shark on the top. You've got a couple of jellyfish on the side. But you've also got one of the coolest molded animals in all of Lego.
You got a shark that comes out into the seaweed.
The great white shark that came with this set is unbelievably cool. It is such an amazing mold. There was an older great white mold that was out in previous years, correct?
Yes.
And this one is almost a direct copy of that. Is there much difference?
So I believe that the other shark was just a little bit bigger. I feel like it didn't have like as much detail. I definitely would say it's less aggressive than this one.
So you've got the submarine, you've got the little underwater sunken ship that the sharks have taken over. Were there other little side builds with this? Did this mech come with this?
Yes, this mech right here came with it.
It's like a little spacesuit, but for underwater guys.
Yeah, so it's cool. So the wrench are like the hands on the side there, like air tanks as the legs, and it was a pretty fun build.
And the concentration on this lady is insane. She looks so concentrated in the pod. There is a second in the sea exploration, and it is this smaller little watercraft that's like an inflatable boat. It's got a little hook on the back. So you've got this little inflatable craft that came with a little stingray, which again is a really, really cool mold. Came with a little submarine as well that you can attach to the hook and come in and out of the water. And we're not going to show you all the figs that came with these. There are a lot of figs that came with these, but this is the second of the sea exploration sets that landed in our collection. Yes. And while we're on the topic of that, I might as well show you the other two. One was a smaller set, and it was a little seal and a baby seal. Again, the sea exploration just knocked out these molds. These two molds are so cool. The little baby seal is so cute. And it came with a little snowmobile as well, because how else are you going to get to the big seal and the baby seal? But with the snowmobile. And this is a camera?
Yes.
So it's like they're photographing it.
In the famous words of Duck Bricks, it is a seal battle pack.
One more in the sea exploration, and this is by far the biggest. I had no idea that this watercraft was this big until Kaleb started building it. I would say, you know, a lot of times you'll look at packaging for Lego and you'll pick it up and you'll get an idea of how something's going to look. And most of the time it comes out a little smaller than you would think. Lego undersells the size of this thing. When you open up the packaging, you have no idea you are getting a watercraft of this significant of size. This is absolutely wild how big this is. The question though, Kaleb, is does it float?
It does, actually.
It does float. There are a lot of little cubbies on this as well. The roof will come off, and then the second roof will come off, and you've got all kinds of playable areas on this boat. Maybe one day we do a full review on this. We're picking some different sets. This could be a cool one. Kaleb got introduced to this set at the Lego store back before Christmas. They had it out demoing it when they opened our new Lego store, and he fell in love with it. He'd already decided to get it, but getting to play with it there really locked in that this set would be coming home with him this Christmas season.
And like, I still didn't even know it was that big. Like, you don't get the size proportion until it's like in your house.
It is massive. It is massive.
And it also came with this cool orca.
Again, I'm telling you, these molds that came with this wave of sea exploration are wild. Look at this orca. It is so fun. He is so happy looking. It is a happy orca. He was made for SeaWorld.
Yes. He's natural. He's in the ocean.
He is natural. He has a straight fin. Lego did not harm any orcas in the creation of this. He is so cool.
So, a fun fact on the orca, and actually it's on the shirt too, I forgot to mention it, is if you take a minifig, they actually can ride on the back. There's a pole, and they can swim with
that
it.
is so cool. And what else is cool about this? The orca has a blowhole, and when you submerge him, bubbles come out of the blowhole like a real orca.
Yes.
It makes me happy that we got some Lego City stuff again in the collection.
Yes.
Thank you for that one, Kaleb.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Lego City, check. We shared that. We've got a couple of gift with purchases that you brought home as well. And we talked about these in our first holiday special. But we'll run through again because they're a part of your collection. The first one
is the Lego City GWP that came in, I believe it was about December, mid-December.
It was December. It was a little Lego store. Again, a really cool model. There have been several different iterations of Lego stores through the years. This one is not minifig scale, but it's a really neat, not really fully micro scale either. It's kind of in between minifig and micro scale, but it's a super cool build. Along with that, Kaleb, you got the same truck that Micah got.
Yep.
This truck that is going for a ridiculous amount of money.
Oh my goodness.
And I just noticed your windscreen is so scratched up on this.
Ah, no.
Did it come out of the bag that way?
I can imagine. I don't think I beat this thing up yet.
Oh, it is so scratched up. And you have the cool vanity plate on the front. We got the special I Heart Lego Store Cool Springs Galleria plates when the Lego store had its grand opening in Franklin, Tennessee, and you have locked it on the front of your Lego delivery truck.
Yes.
Mine is on the front of my Lego store. Micah's is maybe on eBay because he's looking to make a quick buck. I'm kidding. He has his displayed as well. But that's a really neat place to put it on the front of that. When we got these two gift with purchases, there was a third one that you got as well, which was, of course, Galileo Galilei as well. Honestly, you and Micah know more about Galileo Galilei than I do. I just like saying Galileo Galilei. And maybe I should do a little research. The Leaning Tower of Pizza is behind him.
Yeah!
Leaning Tower of Pizza is behind him. I also saw, we were at Atlanta Brick Co. over the Christmas season as well. And I saw that there was a little build like this of Eiffel's apartment from the Eiffel Tower. And I really want it. It looks really cool. This kind of reminds me of it. But it's a really neat mock build. Again, another gift with purchase. We have one more gift with purchase that entered your collection this season as well. Why don't you show us what this is? This is probably my favorite.
This is the hot dogs truck. It's called, it looks like Hot Doggo to me, but I think it's just a fancy S.
It is. Did you do that sticker?
No, you did that.
Oh, I was going to say, you did it really straight.
I'll take it.
The hot dog truck is so cool. This is one of my favorite gift with purchases this season. It might be one of my favorite gift with purchases that LEGO has done. It is a really cool food truck, and we like our food trucks.
Yes.
LEGO does neat food trucks. And speaking of food trucks, wait, you're missing an element on the back.
Oh, no. I didn't put that on there.
What?
I didn't put that on there. I forgot.
And that's a unique color for a cheese slope.
I think I sorted it, too.
Are you serious?
I sorted my extras.
Oh my word. We are missing a cheese slope on the back. That, look, he's sweating. He's like, wait, my truck is broke? He is not happy about the assembly of his truck. Very cool hot dog truck gift with purchase. One of two food trucks that landed in your collection. The other is one that is again from Lego City.
You said that you checked off Lego City earlier.
I did check off Lego City, so then we can't even talk about this one.
Yep.
We're done with this one. The time that we would have spent talking about that, we are going to talk about how to clean your carpet. Because cleaning your carpet is an essential... No, come on, let's get back to this one. One more Lego City coming back in. We've seen this one so many times at Kohl's. You've almost bought this one so many times, and it's here.
Yes. There was a little bit of lobbying to buy this thing with our Kohl's Cash.
This one did come from Kohl's Cash.
Yay!
Guys, Kohl's Cash is awesome. A lot of Lego that lands in our house comes from Kohl's Cash. Here's what I love about this Slushy truck. Do you see the front of it? It's a little penguin face. Literally the front of the penguin icy truck is a penguin face. And it makes me thirsty. I kind of want a Slushy. If it wasn't icy and snowy outside, I'd probably go get a Slushy. Maybe a Taco Bell Slushy. Let's look at this big thing up front here. I'm going to pull... Well, you know what? Here's another gift with purchase that is in our collection that Kaleb picked up very recently. And he did not pick it up as a gift with purchase. Where did you find this at?
Bricks and Minifigs Brentwood.
Bricks and Minifigs Brentwood, of course. So much of our collection comes from the best pre-owned Lego store in America, Bricks and Minifig of Brentwood. And it sounds like every time I say that, I'm doing like an infomercial and we're being paid to talk about them. And we are not. They are not a sponsor. They are just the most amazing pre-owned Lego store. This was a snag that Kaleb had there. It's been sitting around for a little while there.
Yep.
And your mommy almost bought it once.
She did.
I almost bought it once. You almost bought it a couple of times. But on our most recent trip, you ended up picking it up. And that is because these little guys are in training. They are in training to be big pirates that will one day move into...
El Dorado.
El Dorado? They're going to go to jail if they wind up at El Dorado.
They have to go down the slide so that they can practice like running.
So they're going to get hired by the Imperial Forces to be prison guards? I thought they were going to go live on Barracuda Bay and rob El Dorado.
They're going to El Dorado.
Oh my word. So these little minifigs they're going to choose the right path in life. And you little minifigs should choose the right path in life too. Don't choose a life of piracy and thievery on the high seas. Choose a life of being a prison guard, a noble profession. Now that that is out of the way, one of the main centerpieces that join your collection is right in front of us here, which is the NBA basketball stadium.
It is such an amazing set. We got this one at Bricks and Minifigs too. So I love the play aspect of it. Just my favorite basketball player when I don't even watch basketball, O'Neal, is in here.
This set is so neat. This was a new sealed in box set.
Yes.
And you're going to see a lot more of this set on our channel.
Oh, yeah.
He already has two people who have challenged him to games. One is the owner of our local Bricks and Minifigs store. So we'll be taking it up there one day, and we're going to see who the king of the court is between those two. But also Jonathan with Mini Superheroes today has challenged Kaleb to a game on this as well. We met Jonathan when we were waiting in line for the LEGO store Cool Springs grand opening. And we got to talking with him about LEGO, and Kaleb shared with him that he bought this set because Jonathan had recently featured it in one of his videos. And the two set up that they're going to have a tournament one day. So Mini Superheroes today, we're going to be reaching out soon to schedule that tournament and see if Kaleb or you are king of the court. Super cool. I think we're going to have some family tournaments as well. We'll definitely do a more in-depth video of this set and the features on it because it is so neat.
Oh, no, I missed.
He whiffed the shot. Right behind the NBA set is another newer, more recent addition, which is the Friends Central Perk. Now, Kaleb, have you ever seen an episode of Friends?
Nope.
I don't know that I've ever seen an episode of Friends either. But one of our neighbors had this set sealed in box. He was offloading it, and it was at a price that Kaleb could not pass up.
Yes.
So he picked it up mainly because it's a really fun set just to play in. Whether you know the Friends characters or not,
Nope.
there are some really neat features, some really neat accessories, and a really neat layout. Was it fun to build? It looks like it's got some really neat angles on it.
Yes, yeah, it was a very, very fun build. Especially now actually I was surprised at how difficult it was. Let me see if I can pull this out real quick. This comes out, so you build this as a wall. And I put it in wrong, and it caused me a world of hurt. I was pretty sloppy on this build. I messed up a lot, but yeah. The floor here was pretty difficult.
I wonder why they built this to come out. I guess so it can be just a standalone display?
Yeah. I think so.
I don't know that I've seen anything. You know, the Office set is kind of like that, where you can slide Michael Scott's Office out as well as a display. But nonetheless, I'm kind of excited, and it has left us watching the market for the Friends apartment to see if we can pick up an economical copy of that.
Yep.
We don't want to spend too much on it because we're not huge Friends fans, but it left us going, that apartment would be kind of fun to have in the collection.
Yes.
Now, you've got some figs that are watching the basketball game here. You've got a big snow-looking Yeti. So he is a Wampa. You got him at Bricks and Minifig as well. He was a little earlier this year that he was purchased, but he was a Christmas gift. So you didn't get him until Christmas. Again, just like in Micah's holiday video, some of these sets were Christmas presents. Some of these sets were other gifts leading into and out of the holidays. Some of these were ones that Kaleb saved his money and got. So you've got a wide array of how these things landed in our collection. Next to the Wampa, run me through real quick these other figs that we've got here.
Okay, so this Ewok, Palpatine, and this Leia, they all came out of the 2023 Advent Calendar for Star Wars. These three Shock Troopers, they came in the 2024 Clone and Droid Battle Pack. I got 3 of them, so that's why I have 3 of them. The rest of the builds are over there, and I think that's all the minifigs right there.
There's also a lot of minifigs you can't see back here that we're going to pull out and show you guys here in a little bit. I'm just fixing the central perk. I'm telling you, I know this video is chaotic. Thanks for bearing with us. This was the easiest way we could show you all of the stuff that landed in the collection. I want to highlight this guy. This guy Kaleb picked up with his own money, and it is a translucent clear minifig that is filled with glitter. Kaleb, how did you come about this? Like, how was this thing made? This is not something that LEGO produced. What is this?
Now, I'm not sure. I think this can happen in any factory, but there's a big problem with the factory where people just set in any random, color combination or anything. They make it, and then they just have, never made before one-of-one minifigs.
That is super cool. So this is potentially a one-of-one. Different factories, there will be workers that will pour plastic into the molds, and they'll make random things that will make their way onto the open market. We snagged this one in the aftermarket as well, And it is a super, super cool fig to have because it is so unique, so rare.
Yeah.
Maybe they made one of these, maybe they made 20 of these, maybe they made 100 of these. We don't know. But what we do know is that it is ultra unique, ultra rare, and ultra yours.
Ultra awesome.
Now, on top over here of the museum is a set that you picked up when it first came out. This was supposed to be a January 1st release. And we found it a couple of days early when we were down in Florida for the Christmas season. And this was a surprise. You thought all of your Christmas gifts were done because we opened gifts before we traveled. And lo and behold, the new camera was here.
Yes.
This was neat for you because you've been learning photography.
Yep.
And you have your own camera and have been learning the art of photography. So to get a Lego camera, super cool.
Came with this cool, unique strap that it's in a really cheap set, but I can see that going up in value one day.
Yeah, it's really unique. It's fabric-y. It's almost like a felt. Yeah, it's super, super neat.
It came with this little camera reel thing. It came with another one. I don't know where it's at, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 film strips that you can pop in the back. Each one has some different pictures on it. But super neat to have the Creator Series camera in the collection.
Yes.
Now, we're not going to pick it up, but to the left here, we have your latest modular in the collection. Tell me about the modular that landed on your shelf at the end of December.
This is the Natural History Museum. I'm honestly going to say it is the best modular ever.
Really?
Ever.
So we'll do a full review on the Natural History Museum. There's just too much to show you in this video. It is 2 stories and a half of so many fun little gems within it. The museum curator being a throwback to Dr. Kilroy from The Adventurers. Some different historical Lego homages in there. Just such a neat modular. So you have one of the newest modular on that side. And on this side, you have a relatively older modular.
Yes, so this actually came out in 2010. It is the 10211 Grand Emporium.
You knew the number!
Yeah!
Well done!
I hope that's right.
So when Bricks and Minifigs takes in trades and we're in the store, they'll often let us kind of root around and poke around and see what they've picked up. And one particular person had all of these totes that had been stored in their garage. And we were peeking through the totes, and when we looked in one, we saw a partially crumbled, incredibly dirty Grand Emporium. When Jake took a look, he acknowledged it was probably going to find its destiny in the bulk bin. And we asked him, okay, in this state, where it's at, what would you sell it to us for? And it was a price that we're like, we are in. We want it. So we took it home. We gave it a bath in the bathtub. We washed all the pieces. Kaleb spent hours inventorying it out. We then got on Bricklink. We built our wish list of all the parts that we needed. We ordered the parts, and now we have it. The Grand Emporium is assembled. We do not have the minifigs yet. We do plan on ordering those one day because they're not super expensive. But it is another modular. As you know, Kaleb loves modular.
Love them.
It is his favorite line of Lego. And this year he landed 2 modular during this holiday season. And Kaleb, what's on your wish list? What are the top 2 modular that you don't have that you're gunning for right now?
I would say the Green Grocer, which is like a distant dream because it's like $1,000. And then the Town Hall.
All right.
Like
Town
the 2
Hall.
rarest ones.
More than Brick Bank?
Oh, never mind, Brick Bank.
I thought Brick Bank was top of his list, and he threw me a curveball there.
I forgot about it.
In front of the Grand Emporium, we have another gift with purchase that I'm going to try and pick up and not break. This was
Mehisto's Workshop.
Mehisto.
I might be butchering that name, but I think that's what it's called.
I like to call it Merlin's Workshop.
What?
I think
Merlin?
it's more of Merlin.
Merlin?
Yeah.
No.
It's super neat. Again, this was a really cool gift with purchase. I am putting it back together because I kind of broke it picking it up. But when you talk about gift with purchases and the different scale of things that you can get, this is way up there.
Yes.
This is a super cool... Does it open?
Yeah. Look, there's a hinge.
What?
You didn't know that? You gotta open the lock.
No! What?
Yeah! You didn't know that! You didn't know that!
This is incredible.
Are you kidding?
Okay, this is a really cool gift with purchase.
And then look, you can lock it up.
What was the spin threshold on this one?
I think 175.
Yeah, I would imagine it to be a pretty high spin threshold.
But that's just me spitballing.
Because you're getting a lot for your money on this.
I think it's like 200 or 300.
That workshop is super cool. All right. Another find from Bricks and Minifig of Brentwood is this. This is the McLaren Senna. It is a Technic. A lot of times when we buy pre-owned sets from Bricks and Minifig, we disassemble them. Caleb, did you disassemble this set?
I did not.
He did not. We do not like disassembling and reassembling Technic. Number one, it's not easy for a lot of parts to fall off. So you have a pretty good idea that everything is here. Number two, they're so hard to take apart and put back together. We have a friend that has a McLaren Senna, and when you look at the details and compare it to the real car, it's really neat to see how LEGO tries to capture some of the details that are on the real Senna and parlay them into this. This is a different color scheme than what we've ever seen on a real-life McLaren Senna, but it's pretty cool too. The blue is not a bad color for it. Another thing that Caleb's been working on here recently is the latest wave of Minifig series, and he's slowly been plugging away on them. He's landed the train.
I have landed, I'm just going to call this guy a gargoyle. He has this really neat cape and printing on the shield.
The dino figure, this one's really neat. You know, the minifigs come in blind boxes, and some of these we weighed, some of these we just bought at random, and some Caleb got pre-open. The dino was one he was really wanting, and he literally shook boxes to try and hear one that had the fewest amount of elements in it. Shook a box, said, "That's the dino." I'm like, whatever, we're not getting the dino. He opened it up, and it was the dino.
I, was just freaking out. Because, I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be the dino. I was just hoping it was one I didn't have. But, I can't believe the luck that I've had for these boxes. I am 6 for 6 on opening them.
It's pretty cool. You wound up with the little mushroom girl and the cool little butterfly.
So, fun story is, I thought that this was the dinosaur when we weighed it, but this was actually the mushroom. So,
yeah, the weighing is super hard to figure out and get right. The workout girl who's actually been missing, and we finally found her just before we started filming today. The para-athlete, who I guess he's an Olympic runner, and he landed a gold medal. Good job, buddy. Way to gold.
I actually lost his brick that says #1. I think it's in my room.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
and then the goat herder and the goat. It's neat to have a goat.
The best fig.
It is the best fig. Caleb is also working on little dioramas for each fig. So each fig is getting its own little diorama, and we'll start dropping little YouTube shorts of those, and we'll post them over on Instagram as well as he finishes them. They are super, super cool.
I also forgot to mention this one, the detective
with the red herring. And what does a red herring mean?
I think it's trying to mislead someone. You throw someone off, making them think that they're this way, but they're actually that way.
So just something to mislead people.
Yes.
A red herring is like trying to mislead someone. Or it's just a tasty fish. Wonder what red fish tastes like. We've got one more bigger set here that landed this holiday. This one you picked up while we were down at Legoland in Florida as well. And this is the Cozy House.
Yeah.
This was a creator, correct?
This was a creator.
This is a super cool little house. We've often talked about how LEGO could do a better job on some of their houses. They always do a good job on the Friends houses and the movie houses. Home Alone, Simpsons, Flintstones, cool houses. But the playhouses aren't always the best. This house is really neat. It's got some cool rooms on the back, some neat figs, and it's cozy. It's a cozy house. It's very cozy.
I don't know if you knew this, but do you see this? And then you see that?
Yeah. No! Are you serious?
It does fold.
What?
It does fold.
Okay. So I was wondering why the front porch and the back porch were side by side, but now I get it because the back porch is in the back, the front porch is in the front, and they left their dishes in the yard, which is really interesting.
That's my bad.
That's super cool. I love that. That is awesome. You know what though, Caleb?
What?
I think I'm getting kind of hungry. So we might need to end this video because it is...
Oh, I have a solution. I have a solution.
You could cook for me!
At the new 2024 Chinese Family Reunion Restaurant.
The Chinese Family Reunion Restaurant. This set is awesome.
So amazing.
It's so funny because over the past couple of years, the one mock that you've always wanted to do is a Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
You're always working on them. And you built actually a really cool Chinese restaurant here recently. But that's been something you've always wanted to do and to accomplish. So while Lego's restaurant is awesome, I really actually like the one that you built. And I'm going to throw a picture up of it for everyone to see. But this is a really, really cool Chinese New Year set. It's a really well done restaurant. There's a lot of cool different scenes inside of it. You get a lot of minifigs with this.
Yes.
Like a lot of
13
minifigs.
minifigs.
There are some other little random things that you picked up as well. This was cool. In the Pick a Brick, it's a Legoland Factory Tour Duplo block. We don't know what that factory tour was, but we do know that it was neat. So you put it in your Pick a Brick. You did get a spattering of some different figs. You got your Brick Club fig as a Middle Tennessee Brick Club member.
Yep. I got this boba. This is not Cloud City boba. It is not. I'm not as cool as Micah.
You actually got two bobas.
Got two bobas. This one's cooler.
You did pick up some custom helmets when we were at Atlanta Brick Co. We actually made it out of there without purchasing a lot of stuff. As in almost nothing. But you did pick up these 3 custom printed helmets. What other fig did you get there? Ooh.
It's a Geonosin. I got this one at Bricks Minifigs, but I really like it.
That one is super cool. Another Bricks... Ooh, I'll swat him with a fly swatter. I will. And then a little money thing. You know when they come on the little attachment and haven't been broken off? Caleb found this as well and was able to bring it home. I think there are some other just tiny little things. You did get a classic creator box as well.
The 90 Years of Play.
The 90 Years of Play box. It is opened up so I can't pick it up and show you or I'm going to dump brick everywhere. You did get the 90 Years of Play classic set. And there have just been some other little random things that have landed over the past month. But as a whole... This is Caleb's collection, what has landed in it, at least, in December and the first part of January, which is nuts to me. I can't believe all of this landed in that short amount of time. Caleb, congrats on the growing collection.
Thank you.
You are a true connoisseur of Lego. To us, though, Lego is just a tool. It's a tool to connect with each other. It's a tool to connect with other people. And we hope that our channel is a tool to connect with you. So we appreciate you watching. Drop us a comment and let us know what your favorite set was. Be sure to subscribe because it lets us know that you're watching along with us.
Yep.
But most importantly, here's what we really want you to do. We want you to go out there and give more. We want you to do more. We want you to share more. Want you to
love more.
And whatever you do, remember to always show your smile.
'Cause it's contagious. Yeah.
You lost your energy.